There are rules of the game with super, and there's big penalties if you stuff it up or you do illegal things. Comparing your current super to an SMSF. Now, a lot of people ask, oh, how much do I need in super to consider setting up an SMSF? Now, if you Googled that question, the suggestions or the normal range is about $200,000 to $250,000 in super. But the idea that they're focusing on there is breaking even, comparing the costs of your current super to the cost of running an SMSF. Now, a lot of industry or corporate super funds actually charge a percentage of your balance. So the bigger your balance, the bigger your dollar figure in fees will be in the financial year. But if you look at an SMSF, and I've got some pricing that sort of we charge towards the end of the webinar, just to give you an idea, but a lot of it is very fixed fee with a self-managed super fund. So, if you put 500 grand into your super fund as a contribution, rarely would your accounting fee go up in that proportion, if that makes sense. So it's more of a fixed fee for the SMSF. So, but I guess from my perspective, regardless, do you have a good chance of outperforming your current super? So if you're not just looking at the fees and trying to save on the fees, if you go and invest in shares or property that you can't get in your current super fund, you're going to outperform that, or a good chance of outperforming that if you do it yourself. And then the fees become still relevant, of course, but that's not the only thing you're comparing when you're looking to consider setting one up. And the other one on engagement is maybe a bit of a warning rather than a positive a positive thing, or again, taking a bit of responsibility. But the SM in SMSF stands for self-managed. And that might be super obvious, or you've seen the acronym, or you know what it stands for, but it does require diligence to set up and run. Like, it doesn't happen by itself. As an advisor for clients with SMSFs, we're there for a sounding board, and we can assist with certain functions and that sort of thing. But we can't transfer money, we can't make investment decisions and that sort of thing. You need to kind of self-manage that. So keep that in mind. Also, compliance requirements. There are rules of the game with super, and there's big penalties if you stuff it up or you do illegal things. Again, like you've got to work with someone who can guide you through, what's allowable, what's not, all that sort of stuff. And they do require an annual audit by a third-party auditor. When we prepare the financials and tax returns for a client, we actually send that off to a third-party auditor, and they give that sort of second check that everything is compliant.